Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today's class is focused on really stretching and moving through our legs. So we're going to go at a fairly gentle pace with the exercises, but as always, make sure you work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy the class. Okay, so we're going to stay on the mat and we're going to start into 4-point kneeling. So when you're ready, we're going to get started. So come round on to 4-point kneeling in the mat here. We're just going to have our hands just slightly in front of those shoulders, knees just underneath those hips there. Tailbone just tucked under, and we're just going to start by lengthening out through the leg. So I want you just to lengthen that leg just along the mat and then slide it back. So opposite leg sliding along the mat and folding back. So breathing out as you're lengthening that leg away, breathing as you fold back. So breathing out as you're lengthening away, breathing as you fold back. Good, so just reaching the leg away, just warming that up here as we're reaching away and back. Now if that feels comfortable, we can lengthen it away but also lift it parallel with the floor and fold back. So breathing out, lengthening parallel with the floor and folding back. So just nice control as we're reaching and stretching that leg away and folding back. And again, reaching and folding back. Well done. And again, reaching away and fold back. So breathing out as you lengthen away, breathing as you fold back. Now if you want to, just to challenge the movement a little bit more, we can add in the opposite arm reach and fold back together if you want to, or we can just stick with our legs. So breathing out as you're reaching away, breathing as you fold back. Still keeping that control. Well done. As you're reaching and folding back. Well done. Reaching and fold back. Good. Lengthening away. Lovely. A few more here and folding back. Reaching away and fold back. Well done. Good. Reach away and fold back. Excellent. Last few here. And let's do one more each side, reaching that leg away and folding back. Good, and coming back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to tuck our toes under from here. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you just to lift up onto or lifting those knees off the mat, breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. And as you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold, and then as you breathe out, lowering back down. Now you could stay there with that movement if that feels enough. Or if you can, we're going to bring our hands a little bit further in front, so another hand and a half in front of those shoulders. Breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forward, extending those legs. Breath in to hold. Then as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forward. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold here, and as you breathe out, slowly lower back down. Last few, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach, stretch those legs forwards, breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, lowering back down. One more here, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forward. So I want you to hold this here, breath in. And from here, if we can, I want you to reach up into this pike. So reach that bottom up into the air. And then we're going to stretch through our calves in this downward dog position. So I want you to sink your heel down, side to side, walking those feet, stretching the toe, reaching down with those heels, and just stretching through those calves. So just breathing in and out as we're just walking those feet, stretching down through the backs of those calves. Well done. Dropping down, side to side. Well done. Reaching down, dropping down from here. Well done. Good. Reaching through, dropping down. Lovely. Reaching down, side to side. Good, one more each side, sinking those heels down. Each side, well done. Back together. And then we're just going to drop back down into that plank position, lower those knees, and let's drop down into our child pose. Well done. Breathing in and out, just relaxing down into that stretch from here. Good. And again, breath in and out, sinking down. Very good. And again, breath in and out, relaxing into that stretch. Good. So come back up into 4-point kneeling. Now from here, if you can, with your right leg, I want you to step that forwards, and we're going to come up onto that knee. If that's quite a lot on kneeling, you can place a little pillow or a little towel under that knee just to give you a little bit more cushioning if that feels more comfortable. And we're going to stretch through the fronts of the leg here, stretch through the fronts of those hips. So I want you just to sink forwards, bending this knee forwards, just feel that stretch through the front of that thigh, the front of that leg. And we're going to hold this here. So just breathing in and out. If you can, I'm going to reach the arm up and over, just a little side bend, just increasing that stretch slightly there. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Good. Holding that stretch. Come back up and over with that arm. Lovely. Sink down into that stretch a little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. So often get really tight through those hip flexors, so it's great to stretch. Good. And then we're just going to reach back with that leg, drop back down, and then we're going to reach the opposite leg forwards. Come up into that kneeling. Again, if you need to, just place that little towel or cushion underneath that knee. And just want you to sink forward with this leg, just to feel that stretch through the front of the thigh there, through the front of those hips. That's it, sinking down. Keeping up nice and tall, just breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. And if you can, we can reach this top arm up and over, just increasing that stretch slightly there. If you want to, you don't have to though. Breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Lovely, reach that arm back up and over, holding this stretch, sinking down into that, opening out through the fronts of the thigh there. Well done. Good. And then just coming back out of that stretch, bring that knee back down. And then from here, we're going to come straight down onto our fronts. So we can just use our hands just to rest our forehead on here. And we're just going to have our feet that hip width distance apart. And we're just going to move through our legs a little bit with a one leg kick. So just to start with, I want you just to bend the knee, and we're going to point, flex, point at the ankle, and then lower back down. Opposite leg. So we point, flex, point, lower down. So we're alternating sides here with our legs, moving, bending those knees, and then moving through that ankle with that point and flex movement. So we point, flex, point, and lower down. And again, point, flex, point, and lower down. And again, point, flex, point, and lower down. So alternating sides here, moving through, point, flex, point, and lower. Good. Now on this next one, if you want to, we can point, flex, point, and then extend and lengthen that leg away. So we're extending at the hip, extend and lengthen. If you can, if that's too much, just stick with what we did to start with. Good, and again, so point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Good, and again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Good, so alternating sides here. Point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Good. Reaching away, a few more here. Point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Lovely. Moving through that ankle. Good. Point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Let's do one more each side. Point, flex, point, extend and lengthen away. Well done. And again. Extend and lengthen away. Well done. Relaxing those legs down there. So just with your right leg, we're just going to work in our hamstrings here. So I want you just to bend the knee, pull it forwards and then back down. So we can pull that heel back and we're pulling that leg back from here. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good, and then if you can, we're going to bring that leg back again. Reach back, reach for your hand to your foot, just where you can, and then just bring that leg down towards your bottom, just to feel a stretch through the front of your thigh here. So just stretching out through those quads, breathing in and out. Just stretching gently through the front of the thigh. Just bringing that heel down towards your bottom, just to where you can. Doesn't matter if it's nowhere near it. We're just gently bringing that down. If you can't reach it to pull, just bend the knee to where you can. Good. Well done. Breathing in and out. Lovely. And then relax that leg back down. Very good. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're bending that knee and then lowering down. So we're bending, working those hamstrings, pulling that leg back. Well done. Let's do 8 more. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then if you can, reaching back, we're just going to bring that leg down towards your bottom, just to feel that stretch through the front of the thigh there. And we're going to hold this stretch. So just breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Well done. Breathing in and out. Holding that stretch there. Well done. Just feeling that stretch through the front of the thighs into those quads. Well done. Breath in and out. Good. And then relaxing that leg slowly back down from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our backs from here. So just come round onto our backs. Feet and knees back, hip width distance apart. If you need to, just tilt that pelvis forwards and back to begin with. So we're starting in that nice neutral position. So we're going to go into a one leg circle just to move through our hips from here. So we're going to bring one leg up into tabletop. So you can either keep this knee bent and imagine you've got a pencil on the end of your knee, and we're going to circle the leg around, drawing that circle on the ceiling. Or if you want to, we can straighten the leg. And again, we're still drawing that circle, coming around in the ceiling from here. Good. So moving through. So this opposite leg can either stay bent, or you can lengthening it along the mat if you want to. Just makes it a little bit more tricky if you do that, a little bit less stability there. So just pick what's comfortable, but you can get a little bit of a stretch through the fronts of the thigh there. Good. So just breathing in and out as we're circling this leg around. Make sure that pelvis is staying kind of relatively level. So if it's moving or rolling too much, just make that circle a little bit smaller. Equally, if you think you can challenge it a little bit more, then make the circle a little bit bigger. Well done. Good, let's change direction. So circling around, still breathing in and out, and that movement's coming from that hip joint as we're coming around with that leg and back. Good. And again, circling around and rotating back. Good. Well done. Rotating around and back. And then coming back to that centre, lower that leg gently back down, slide that opposite leg back up if it's lengthened. Good, okay, so we can do the same on the other side, so opposite leg lifted. Either keeping this knee bent, imagine you've got that pencil on the end of your knee, we're going to circle that around from there, or we can straighten the leg and we'll kind of come around in that circle from here. Still keeping that pelvis relatively level. As before, either keep this knee bent or you can lengthen it along the floor. That's a little bit more challenging. Just reducing that base of support. If you're quite tight through there, that might be a bit uncomfortable, so just do what feels comfortable for you. So circling that leg around, breathing in and out as you're circling that leg around. Well done. Coming around and back. Good. Breathing in and out, circling that leg around. Good. Okay, let's change direction, coming around and back. Still moving through from that hip. That hip joint's what's controlling that movement. Breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Good, circling around. Good. And one more time. Lovely, lower that leg down. bring it down, and then slide that opposite leg back up if it's lifted. Okay, so we're going to stretch through the backs of our legs, but we're going to do it dynamically from here. So what we need to do is lengthen through one leg again. So toes pointing up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg. We're going to flex the foot here and then lower it down towards the floor. Point the toes, lifting it up. Flex the foot, lowering it down. Point the toes, lifting up. So just dynamically stretching through the backs of the leg here into those hamstrings. Point the toes, lift up, flexing the foot, lowering down. Point the toes, lifting up, flexing the foot, lowering down. Point the toes, lifting up, flex the foot, lowering down. Good. And again, point the toes, lift up, flexing the foot, lower down. Well done. Pointing to lift up, flexing to lower. So nice and control, well done. Pointing to lift up, flexing to lower. Point to lift up, flex to lower. Well done, just controlling that movement. Stretching through the backs of the leg. Well done. Last couple here, pointing to lift up, flexing to lower, well done. And then coming back to that start and lower that leg back down. Well done. Opposite leg lifted. Lengthen through that knee, toes pointing up to the ceiling. And then we're going to flex the foot, lower the leg down, point the toes, lifting up. Flex the foot, lowering down, point the toes, lifting up. So we're flexing, lowering, pointing, lifting up, just stretching and lengthening through the backs of the leg here. Flexing to lower, point the toes, lifting up. Good. So just gently mobilising, lifting up, flexing, lowering down. Lifting up, flex, lowering down. Well done. Good. Point to lift up, flexing to lower. So just gently moving that leg up and down. Lovely. A few more here. Point to lift up, flexing to lower. Well done. Point to lift up, flexing to lower. Excellent. And one more here. Point to lift up, flex to lower, and lifting that leg back up and then lowering gently back down. Well done. So let's have a little stretch out here. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. Let's just drop those knees over to one side. Turn that head to the opposite side if you can, just opening out through that spine and then gently coming back up. So just letting those knees fall out. Just might feel a gentle stretch over those hips. Good. And then lifting back up and over to the opposite side. So just opening out side to side from here. Good. Drop those knees over, turning that head. And then coming back up and over from there. Well done. And again, lifting up. And drop those knees over, turning that head. And then coming back up and over to the opposite side. Well done. Just the last few here. Dropping those knees over. Turning that head. And then coming back up. And over to that opposite side. Well done. Last time. And then bring those knees back up, those arms down by your side. Good. So we're just going to come up into sitting from here, just sitting along onto our mats. So we're going to stretch out our bottom muscles, but in sitting here. So I'm going to cross one foot over here. And I want you just to bring that knee across, use your hand, and we're just going to stretch around just to feel that stretch into your bottom there. So just rotate around just to where you feel that stretch. And we're going to hold this here, so just breathing in and out, just sinking around into that stretch, that a little bit further if you can. Good. Breath in and out, and again, breath in and out. Well done. And then slowly coming back round and bring that leg around. Well done. Opposite side, bring that foot across, rotating around just as far as you feel that stretch into the bottom there. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Just feeling that stretch into the bottom, holding that there, breathing in and out again. Lovely. Well done. One last time, breath in and out. Good. And then slowly coming back round and bring those legs forward. Good. And then take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to drop that chin down and just slowly rolling into that little roll down. I want you to reach your hands forwards down towards your feet. Take a breath in here. Then as you breathe out, gently rolling back up into sitting. Good. And again, breathing in. As you breathe out, chuck that chin down, just curl down through the spine. Then I want you to reach those hands forwards down towards your feet. Breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back up into sitting. Good. One more time, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling forwards, reaching those hands down towards your feet. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back up and into sitting. Well done. Fantastic. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the class today. You've had a good stretch out through those legs, and hopefully see you again next time.